How are we doing, people? How are we doing? Welcome back to Pro 2, the Gran Turismo Touring Car Championship, Season 15, race number 4, Sarthe. This will be a reverse grid of Largo Maggiore GP, what you watched previously. Pro 2 League, as I said, their own choice this time. It isn't the Subaru WRX. We're around Sarthe. People know it as Le Mans. A long track. You're looking at around about the 4-minute 20 mark. But I'll go through the grid quickly. They were head on for a 30-minute race. Tyre wear times 4. No fuel. Same again with penalties. Just don't overtake with that penalty. If you are caught to overtake with penalty, you will get that penalty doubled or tripled, or on some occasions maybe disqualified. Who knows? With a penalty as well, don't cross that finish line with a penalty. As I found out from Shorey, you can't do that. So please do not cross the line with penalties. It will have an impact on your final results. But we're going to go through the grid now. Unless you come out on top, you know, Molly on pole. But we'll go through the grid and what car they're in. We'll just crack on then. Crack on. Long old race. Slipstream is key around this track as well. You lose that slipstream, yeah, it ain't going to go well for you. So leading the way, reverse grid, is Holy Moly Doly Doly in the McLaren 650S. In second is Crony in the Ferrari 458. Poo Dog in the... Is that the Citroen? What is that? Ah, that's the Citroen. Yeah, that's the Citroen, isn't it? Yeah, that's the Citroen. The Citroen is good off the line. So expect to see that car shoot off. He's in third. Bazinga in the McLaren 650S as well. D10 Piper in the VW Scirocco. That'd be alright. Top end. The top end of that car. Bolstonovich as well in the Lamborghini. The Lamborghini, just like me, I'm in a Lamborghini as well. Quite a good car, to be honest with you. North Irish team there in the Lamborghini as well. Part of Team Sanson, and it is Mary. Kiwi there in the 650S. McLaren in 8th. Gwyn in 9th in the Jaguar La-di-da. Shorey there in the Citroen as well. CJW racing over his car as well. Sonic Racer in the Jaguar. Biggie Buffoon in the Lambo Dambo as well. Craig Maximus in the Ferrari 458 and all big wheel there. The winner from last time out in the Mustang. What a surprise that is. So let's get underway with this race. 30-minute endurance. Whether they pit, completely up to them. I think a lot of people in all leagues, they do a no stop, but sometimes they do a pit stop. Just remember, all it is tyre. Holy moly doly bodie there on the racing medium in the front and the racing soft to the rear. So he'll get away. Just watch that Citroen come on through. Poo Dog already up to second. Trying to get past now. He's down. Yeah, he's still in second position, heading up to the first chicane. They're coming up now. Holy Moly leading the way. They all got away cleanly. No contact. Moly ran it a bit deep there into that corner. Now he's down to third. He's side by side there with Bazinga. We've got a car off in the background. Who was that? Was that? Let's go back and have a look at that. Who was that? Gwyn. What happened to Gwyn? Let's go on board with Gwyn. Heading up to the first chicane. A bit back-endy as he enters. Bit of a nudge to the rear. And... a bigger Buffoon there. Seems to give him a bit of a tap to the rear, and that does cost him time now. So unfortunately now he's to the back of the grid, and he's got it all to do because slipstream around here is key. Poo Dog already leading the way in the Citroen there in first position. We've got Moly in second. See what he can do in the McLaren 650S. Like I said, the Subaru WRX around Largo Maggiore isn't everyone's cup of tea. Got side-by-side action there. We've got Crony and Bolstonovich banning it out. Bolstonovich to the rear of Crony there, and then there's 458 McLaren, and we've got Bolstonovich there in the Lambo Dambo. Top end, when it kicks in 7th gear, the Lambo, it will come into a league of his own. Speed Demon, as you can see, he pulls to the right there of the Ferrari, and he's got position 4th position Kiwi there as well. In the 650S McLaren, we've got North Irish team Mary, Craig Maximus ran it a bit deep. He keeps it together, keeps it on track, just backs out of it. Maybe allows them cars to repass. Shorey there in 9th. We've got a group of cars, 6 cars I would say in this mix at the minute. Or Big Will, he started obviously to the rear because he was the winner last time out, but I have found out prior to doing this, he is in my Elite 2 league. So look for some good racing with you, my man, this evening. I'll wait and see Sonic Racer. Sonic Racer in 12th. But we've got Carl dropping back now. That's D10 Piper in the VW Scirocco, and Gwyn second penny above his car. He'll be just looking to gain time now, gain a bit of ground back. Half second penalty from Poo Dog, so now Moley will be seeing that from his point of view with Poo Dog with that penalty, and Bazinga isn't catching yet. So Moley is for him to gain up to the back of Poo Dog and maybe pass him. Poo Dog ran it a bit deep, so no, Moley doesn't have to do nothing. Unfortunately there, Poo Dog ran it deep into the right hander there, and it's dropping him way down. He went into the gravel. Did Bolstonovich have a bit of a moment there as well? Looked like he did. Bolstonovich there, yeah, he did. Outbraked himself almost into that gravel. Just had to back out of it at the last minute. I mean, you can see Poo Dog as well. He's coming back on, just composing himself. North Irish team, Mary sorry, Mary there in 7th position. Bigger Buffoon in 8th. Craig Maximus in 9th. Shorey there in the Citroene in 10th. We've got Big Will there in the Mustang. Let's see how he gets on in the Mustang. Looking to the rear of Shorey there. The top end of the Mustang will be pretty good. But round corners, the Americans ain't, sometimes they struggle with cars going around corners. But on the straight, they seem to have it sussed out. Shorey there in 11th position. D10 Piper in 12th. And the Scirocco a bit backhanded there, D10 Piper. Just needs to keep it together, keep it focused. Gwyn there as well, slowly making his way up. He isn't too far behind 13th position, so you can pick up that slipstream as well. You could do it side by side, because you're still picking up that slipstream side by side, even to the rear. A lot of people know the rear. Side by side can be done as well, it does help. But cars are helping each other to the rear there. We've got Bolstonovich, we've got a gaggle of cars here, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Shorey there in the mix as well. Shorey's just buying his time. Sonic Racer there. Sonic Racer just dropping a bit off of, let's go from Shorey's point of view, in car with the spaceship of Shorey there. Very nice car. Hello, mate. How are you today? But anyway, he's to the rear there of Big Will in the Mustang, and he's got Poo Dog just up ahead in the other Citroen. So looking behind, D10 Piper is gaining in that VW Scirocco. That VW Scirocco does come into a mind of its own when it reaches that top end. You can see him in the windmill there. It's like, yes, I'm going to come on through Shorey, but still Shorey to the rear there of Big Will, and he isn't making that move yet. We've got oh wow, we've got D10 Piper dive down the outside there of Shorey, and he's made that move. Not everyone knows La Sarthe. They're not a fan of La Sarthe. It's a long old track. 30-minute endurance around La Sarthe goes quite quick. You're thinking around about the 4-minute 20 mark for a lap, maybe 18. Depending how quick they are. Moley getting away. Remember last race he did come last. He's proving himself now. He's like, yeah, I'm in my own choice of a car, and I'm going to show you what I made of. 1.4 second penny above his car, but he's already got a bit of advantage to Bazinga there. Bazinga there in 2nd position. Crony in 3rd position. Ferrari got Kiwi in 4th. Kiwi in 4th, making his way up slowly in the 650S McLaren. He's sitting in the slipstream there of Crony in 3rd position, and going back, North Irish team Mary. We're on board with Mary. Looking back now at Craig Maximus in the Ferrari 458. He's looking to the right there of Mary. He gets that move done for the moment. We've got Poo Dog coming through as well. Bolstonovich in the mix as well. So 3 cars are past Mary. But like I said, once that Lambo hits the top end, it will start cruising on by these cars. But not at the moment. 7th gear now. As you can see, Mary is slowly pulling them in. She's to the right, so we've got 4 abreast now. 4 abreast now, heading down to the second chicane. Mary backs out of it. She thinks better of it. Craig Maximus runs wide again. We've got Poo Dog there as well. He's in the mix. We've got Biggie Buffoon. Biggie Buffoon there. He's currently sitting in 5th. Kiwi's getting away with these fighting 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th, and 10th, and so on. It's enabling the top 4 to break away. We've got side-by-side action here with Shorey and D10 Piper behind Bolstonovich there. Bolstonovich in 10th position. So D10 Piper with the top end of that VW Scirocco is looking to make the move, but like I said, with the Lambo, when it reaches that 7th gear, it just starts putting away. We've got Shorey there, hashtag banning, so Shorey now cannot overtake. He wants to, and he's trying to, but he knows he can't. He's burning that penalty off now. Track limits around this track, it isn't the actual curving on the outside, it's a white line what you can see where Gwyn's going through now. A bit of glitching there from Sonic Racer. So Gwyn, unfortunately, now 1.5 second penalty. That's going to hamper him big time. But leading the way still is Moley. Moley in first position. 2.3 second penalty. Just you know, burn it off throughout the race. Just he's got no one in front of him, so he can just and 2 seconds as well. So they're picking up penalties quite a lot in Pro 2. I mean, Crony runs it a bit deep there, so that will compromise him a little bit. Kiwi up to third. We've got a car in the background there. We've got yeah, it's all going off this moment in time. Poo Dog there now is falling down to 8th position. We've got this car. Let's go from Shorey's point of view. So from Shorey's point of view, in car with the spaceship again. He's breaking away now from Gwyn in 13th position. You can see the gag of the cars up ahead. Let's go Bolstonovich as well. Bolstonovich behind the other Lambo of Mary. You can see MRC Shorey just slowly dropping away ever so slightly. And we've got Mary there in the Lambo as well in 10th position. She can see Poo Dog up ahead. And she's got Bolstonovich in the slipstream as well. So D10 Piper in 8th position. So now Poo Dog slowly breaking away. Bolstonovich, are you going to make that? Are you going to break? Yeah, he does break just in time. D10 Piper there on board with D10 Piper. He's looking to, he's looking maybe for a switchback on All Big Will there. No, he doesn't get that move done just yet. So All Big Will there in 7th. Winner last time out. Poo Dog sit behind D10 Piper, but let's go up the front. Moni now in a good race, 2.4 second penalty. Bazinga's still got 1.6 second penalty. So Moni, this moment in time, the time gap between these two are 2.6 second. The fastest lap of this race so far is Moli of 4:25, 4:67. So already Bazinga dropping, and he's got purple there. Lap number 2. Kiwi there in 3rd position, doing a good old job. Only half second penalty, but Crony now will be looking to capitalise off of Kiwi. So Kiwi with that penalty, and you can see the cars up ahead as well. The top 3 this moment in time have got penalties, and he's now breaking away from Craig Maximus in 5th position. So yeah, so Crony's bringing it right about now. He's on it. He's flat out on it. Craig Maximus, he's looking to get up there as well, but with that second penalty above his car, Biggie Buffoon can see that. He's like, yeah, come here, Craig. I'm gonna flash you and hunt you down, because when I overtake you, you can't overtake me until you get rid of that penalty. We've got a big wall there in the Mustang. Now Craig Maximus getting rid of that penalty, so he'll be looking to attack when he gets rid of it. All Big Will there up to 6th position. D10 Piper there in 7th. Got Craig Maximus in 8th. Poo Dog with a penalty as well. So in the Pro 2 league so far around the Sarthe, everyone seems to be picking up a few penalties, and they are quite large to the front. What we was looking at last time, 2.4 second penalty with the lead runner at the minute, Moley. As Dennis said the last time out with Largo and Magori, you have got to get rid of that penalty for the end of the race, because if you're deemed you know, cross the line and the car's less than 2 seconds behind you, it will still get that position in the final results when the tables are produced. So now in regards to Crony to Kiwi there, so the time gap between these two are just over half a second, but still that could come into effect, because half a second is more like 800 of a second, you know, it's around that area. It's larger than what it says on the actual car. If you were to slow down and get rid of it, it costs you around a second thereabouts. So Crony looking to the right there of Kiwi, so he's got the overspeed there. So Crony now up to 3rd position. He'll be looking to gain to the top 2 now. Bolstonovich unfortunately to the rear in 14th position. Got it all to do now. 20 minutes to go. Not in no slipstream. These two battling away, Sonic Racer and Gwyn, 12th and 13th and 12th now. So still battling away. North Irish team Mary sit behind Shorey now. It's easy to get this track wrong. You know, a lot of people think, yeah, it's going to be simple. You've got a lot of long straights, a few corners, but to be honest with you, you've got a lot of long straights, yeah, but the corners are difficult, they're tricky. So it's all about perfection. It's about slowing fast out and how you do it. Just avoid them penalties. The Lambo, the top end of that Lambo is absolutely unbelievable. So where Mary's coming in now, she's crossed inside that line, so she may pick up a bit of a penalty now. She sort of like went in the inside line. Maybe she got away with it there, maybe borderline, but I thought she would have got a penalty, but she hasn't. Poo Dog now sit behind Craig Maximus, but he can't pass. You give him a bump maybe, but he cannot pass. He's still got a 2 second penalty, and that in race time, it's going to affect you massively. D10 Piper burning it off there. And All Big Will in the Mustang trying to break away, but with the Scirocco behind him, it's difficult because the top end of the Scirocco is quite supreme to all the cars on the track. Yeah, the Lambo, when it hits the 7th gear, it's a league of its own, I would say. But the Scirocco, when it slowly gets up to the top end, it's untouchable. As you can see there, just a clean pass from more big wheel there, you know. D10 Piper just went on by. He's like, hello, look at me. You know, you can see me now. You can see me just sitting my slipstream. And already he's still breaking away as well in that VW Scirocco. Brakes nicely there. Smoke from the tyres for more big wheel. Bit of a snake on there for D10 Piper. But already, you know, the racing so far has been good. Just like Largo Maggiore GP. I've had my appointment through for the hospital is 9:30 next Thursday, so whether I'll be doing the race next Friday, I'm not sure. I have no idea, or any commentary where I don't know. I'll have to update you all with that in regards to that. But I'll try my hardest, but we don't know. I don't know, you don't know, nobody knows. Only they know. There's a Biggie Buffoon in 5th position in the Lambo. We Are Driven all over that car. Check out We Are Driven on Facebook. I said about that around Largo Maggiore GP. Get details about We Are Driven. It's okay not to be okay. Check them all out on Facebook. MRC, check them out. Sim Effects, ESR. You know, loads of groups out there. Loads of groups. P1. You know, it's just the list is endless in regards to sim racing teams at the moment in time. I remember back in the day, back in 2005, 2006, there was only a couple around. But nowadays there's just loads, absolutely unbelievable, you know, and they're top groups, most of them, you know. So Modi there with 2.4 second penalty. In regards to Crony in 2nd position, I think MRC have been around for quite a long time, and like I said, I joined in season 12, battle on there for Bazinga and Kiwi. Can Bazinga get that move done over Kiwi? Looking back now to Bazinga, 4.5 second penalty above that car. So whatever Bazinga does, again he's going to pick up a penny. Went a bit wide there, so he might get another half second penalty. He's lucky to get away with that then. It was just like on the track limit. So Bazinga, 4.5 second penalty. You're thinking that's just under a lap around here, you know. So imagine burning that off. Well, and again he's going to pick up a penalty. He's just going a bit wide in places. 100% half second penalty above that car. Yeah, a second penalty, ladies and gentlemen. A second penalty on that car. 5.5 second penalty. Now when he starts burning that off, you got to brake really hard, really heavy, just to get rid of a bit of it. And around this track, burning off the penalty, it was difficult, because if you'd done it, you lost time. And with Bazinga, unfortunately, with that massive penalty above his car, 5.5, we got Poo Dog there with 2.3. It's still going to hamper these guys, you know. Even Shory's getting rid of it now. So Shory now, he's lost a bit of time to 9th position. This is a prime example. This is why nobody really likes the Sarthe, because the track limits, you know, they're just unjustified sometimes. They're quite harsh. So half of these penalties above these cars, they might not be. They're like, hang on a minute, I didn't really do nothing there. That's just how this track is and how the penalty system is in GT Sport at this moment in time. So Crony there, side by side there with Kiwi. So Kiwi now, he wants that position back off of Crony, 0.5 second penalty. So now Kiwi hasn't got a penalty. So Kiwi now can attack and just overtake Crony there in 2nd position. But Bazinga's still with that penalty, but it's getting slowly caught by a Biggie Buffoon there. Biggie Buffoon there in 5th position is slowly catching to the rear of Bazinga. So unfortunately, when Bazinga decides to get rid of that penalty, or if he does, you might want to finish the race with that penalty, but that's just going to drop him down slowly. As I say, if there's a car close enough, come the end, it will get that position off of you. Oh, a bit of a jump there. That's a glitch in the game, that jump from Kiwi there. Let's go back to Kiwi. That's just a glitch in the game. So on board with Kiwi now, you can see the rear of the car with the whole car jump up. So these greeny pop-up things, as you see there, he's jumping in the air. God. And so he's jumping in the air. That's just a glitch within the game. 0.5 second penalty there from Crony. So yeah, Kiwi's made it on through, but I think Moley will have enough of a gap just to start burning that off. Yeah, so 4.6 second worth of penalty. Sorry, 2.3 second worth of penalty, and 4.6 is the gap, yeah, to Moley and Kiwi. So if I was Moley, I'll start burning that penalty off slowly. Crony there, 0.3. Bigger Buffoon's got past Bazinga, but then Bigger Buffoon has got that penalty. When did he pick up that penalty, Bigger Buffoon? So Bigger Buffoon hasn't got that penalty right back now. So we're on with Bigger Buffoon. Yeah, he's got by Bazinga already, so that's okay because he picked it up after. But further down we go. Bazinga 5.2 now. He's trying to burn it off, you know. Or Bigger, they're taking advantage of that penalty on above Bazinga's car. Craig Maximus slowly getting back up there again in the Ferrari. But he's got D10 Piper just in his slipstream there. Poo Dog in 9th position, 2.2 second with penalty in the Citroen. MRC Story 0.1. So he'll be looking to hammer it now. As you can see, the tyre wear is slowly coming to effect. I don't think anyone stopped during the race because the length of this pit stop as well, it's just like the track, it's just absolutely unbelievable. It's so long. Gwyn there in 12th, Sonic Racer in 13th. Unfortunately, he's fallen right back now, 0.9 second with penalty. Bolstonovich will do all he can to get up to the back of Sonic Racer, but to me, to be that far behind is going to be quite a tough challenge. But then I say that a Sonic Racer, unfortunately, he's ran a bit deep into that gravel, you know, outbroke himself and into the Porsche SCCA, gets the entry all wrong, and unfortunately now Sonic Racer in the gravel. So that will promote Bolstonovich up to 13th this moment in time. As you can see, he's going through, even though the car's off track and Bolstonovich had a bit of a penny, he's still in his rights to overtake. The car technically isn't on the track, still in the gravel. So Kiwi at the gap to Moley, because Moley's still, well, he's got rid of that penalty now actually, 3.7. No, he's still got that penalty, sorry. So Moley's still got that penalty. So already Kiwi has took round about a second out of Moley there. So Kiwi's on it right about now. Crony in 3rd position. But they've got these cars behind. Bigger Buffoon there with penalty. Cars are just taking advantage of that penalty from Bigger Buffoon. You've got Bazinga there. Bazinga's still with that penalty. 5.6 second penalty. I've never seen a penalty that large. But Bazinga, he'll burn it off in time. We've got around about 12 minutes to go of this race. So now it's halfway through. Who's going to start pushing it? Bigger Buffoon on the race in medium. So I think he's done the right strategy here. So now he can just push it. But no, we've got Crony. Crony's managing that tyre wear as well. Kiwi in 2nd position. Breaking away now from Crony in 3rd. So I think Kiwi can see Moley there with that penalty. So if he can close that gap up even more and just bide his time and just get past Moley safely, he'd be looking for the win in the race, you know. Going through this chicane section now. So now you see the way Kiwi's like slowly in. He's taking it nice and easy. He just doesn't want to go with them white lines, and I think that's sensible there from him. He's obviously practiced and he's worked it all out. He said, I can't do this, can't do that. Where others, you know, they just want the win and they just want to do their racing, and unfortunately some are picking up penalties and some aren't, you know, but they are burning them off in time. It's just that rule what was implemented within MRC. It's a good rule, to be honest with you, and it's interesting because you see all sorts of positions changing, you know, and it's good to see. So 5.6 second worth penalty, and I think he's going to get another one there as well because he went inside that white line. Is this going to be over a 6 second penalty? 6.1. I thought so. See what I mean about the white line? It's the limits of the track, you know. MRC sorry there, 0.1. We've got around about 10 minutes to go of this race. Pro 2 race 4 round 2 at the MRC Gran Turismo Touring Car Championship season 15. Sonic Racing now to the rear. Shorey, I think he's been here from day one. I think so anyway, and he's ran it for quite a number of seasons. But I think last season he handed over to Seamus and Chris Hall. But what a good league it is anyway. You know, he's still got an input in there. He's just taking a step back, a foot back. You know, just having a bit of a break away from it all. Poo Dog there in 9th position. Such a popular league as well. I think it must be one of the biggest leagues in the Gran Turismo sport game itself. You know, in regards to sim racing. Bazinga there, 6.1 worth of penalty above his car. So Moley, give him his due, 3.7. In regards to Kiwi is now 4.5. touch and go, you know, touch and go. Modi may choose to lose it at the last chicane, you know, just before the start finish line. But I think Kiwi, but hats off to him. Barring the penalties, he's ran a stonking race. Even though he was last in the last race, he must really enjoy the car and the track, or he just loves the car. It is popular, the 650S. I did think about it, but I didn't go for it. Kiwi slowly being caught now from Craig Maximus. So Craig Maximus now in the Ferrari 458, heading through the Porsche curbs, coming out now. You can see Kiwi, and then Kiwi can see Moley up ahead. So is Craig trying to go for the win in this race, but I know Kiwi would want the win as well. So I've raced with him in Pro 2 last season, so we'll wait and see. We'll come back in a couple minutes time and see how he's getting on. We've got Crony there, 0.1 second penalty above his car. He's sitting in 4th position, or Big Wall there in 5th. Bit slightly there from Crony, bit early on the power there, but he's still in 5th position, but it's got the attention of D10 Piper there in the Red Bull, Sirocco. Bigger Buffoon in 7th. Got no penalty, so now he can just attack. Unfortunately now Crony from spinning off gets a penalty for some odd reason. Very odd. So Bazinga there, 5.2, so slowly getting rid of it. So 8th and 9th with penalty above their car. They cannot overtake. Shorey still got a 0.1, but unfortunately he's falling back a bit. We've got Mary there, North Irish team in 11th position, doing all she can, bless her. In the Samson Mobile, Samson Lambo. Gwyn there, Gwyn 12th in the Jaguar, getting rid of that penalty. Bolstonovich 1.7 second with penalties on the racer. Catching yeah, he's catching Bolstonovich up there in the 13th position. Fastest lap as well, 4:19.420 for Sonic Racer. So heading towards the last part of this race, about 7 minutes to go. Sonic Racer's pulled out of the bag and he gets an extra point for the fastest lap. I mean, you get that for qualification as well. Moley, unfortunately, 4.2 seconds worth of penalty above his car. Craig Maximus, where is he in regards? Kiwi is now put his foot down and he's hammering it. He's going for it, because I'm pretty sure you can see that time gap. What Kiwi's got. Yeah, you can't just make it out. So I think Kiwi's sensing that, and he's trying to get up, but they got to watch the winner from the last time out of Big Wall there. He's currently sitting in 4th, and he's behind Craig Maximus. Now he can attack Craig Maximus, but I think, yeah, Kiwi. What's going on with Kiwi? Why is Kiwi backed off? What happened to Kiwi? So Kiwi heading through that chicane now. The gap seems to close quite drastically from Craig Maximus and Kiwi. Did he miss a gear? So maybe slipstream effect as well. 0.5 over Craig Maximus. So yeah, Kiwi seems to be doing alright. He hasn't done nothing wrong. No, he seems okay this moment in time. He seems okay. Maybe I got that wrong. I do apologise. But we're going to go down. Craig Maximus. No, it wasn't gaining. It's just my eyesight, Darren. You know, wake up. Big Wall there in 4th position. Just slowly sit behind. Just don't cross that white line. He's borderline there. So Big Wall there. Just sitting behind Craig Maximus. I got Kiwi up ahead. So the gap looks closer now. Yeah, it is close. I thought so. So he's picking up that slipstream now, Craig Maximus, to Kiwi in 2nd. But Moley, 4.2 seconds worth of penalty. The next lap will be the final lap of the race. And then we go to Alsace Village. That's the reverse layout. And then we go on to Ticket Express South Outer Loop, I think, for the second race. Round 3. Races 5 and 6, I think that's right. I haven't done no practice for that. I'm just going to jump in and, you know, just hope for the best. That's what I do. I rarely do practice now. I just jump in and just hope for the best, you know. And by luck, I'm leading the Elite 2 this moment in time. But I've got all Big Wall and that, you know, joining, and P1 Valium as well joining Elite 2. And I've got James, and I got Marshall, I've got McDaddy. I've got loads of other drivers that are capable of taking that first position away from me. And I think they may well do tonight, because the pain side of things isn't great, so I'm not going to push it. He's going to take it nice and easy. But Big Wall now up to 2nd position, so he's got that move done. So he's already passed Craig Maximus there. So Big Wall now looking to the rear of Kiwi, bless him. Kiwi, I think he was like going to try and go for the win, but Big Wall now is like, just took his time, and now he's put his foot down and he's going for it. He's trying to go for that number 1. But Modi there, 4.2, the time gap between Moley and Orbigwell is 4.5 second gap. Fastest lap of this race is still Sonic Racer 4:19.420. So he still holds the fastest lap. No one's beat at this moment in time. In regards to the slipstream, Kiwi is sitting to the rear of Orbigwell now, and we've got Craig Maximus as well. Craig Maximus isn't letting these guys get away, and they're breaking away now from 5th position, which is D10 Piper. The penalties are having an effect on that. D10 Piper there in 5th. Bigger Buffoon in 6th. Looking to the rear there of D10 Piper. He's looking to the inside, is in around the Porsche curb area. No, he hasn't done it just yet. It's flashing his light. Maybe he's on the control pad. Crony there, 0.4 second penalty above his car. Bazinga as well, 6.7 above his car. Poo Dog, 3.3. Shori, 0.0, maybe 0.032, something like that, something minimal. Mary there, heading around now. She's got the attention of Gwyn. Gwyn slowly catching. Gwyn slowly catching to the back of North Irish team, which is Mary. Gwyn in 12th. As I said, he's slowly catching up to the rear of Mary there. Mary just taking it nice and easy around that corner. Sonic Racing 13th, and Bo Stonovich, unfortunately, to the rear. 1.8 second worth of penalty above his car. So now, this is the interesting part, ladies and gentlemen. So we're heading on to the final lap of this race. So we got cars here. For instance, Moley. Moley has got a 5.2 second worth of penalty. 3.7 second gap. So Craig Maximus there obviously had a bit of penalty above his car, but he was battling with Orbigwell there. Yeah, 1 second penalty. So he thought better of it, he backed out of it, realised he's got the penalty. So now he's got rid of that penalty. Now he can just focus on catching to the rear or Bigwell there. But he got the attention of a bit of back endy there. So Craig Maximus there drifting around that corner, a bit of contact there from Kiwi. Let's quickly go down and see what else is going on. I think like maybe all cars going off back there, ladies and gentlemen. All cars going off. So Craig Maximus, the first one to go off. He lost the rear end, hit that curb that hit him into the grass in the barrier, and D10 Piper was like, mate, I'm not going to leave you alone in that grass, I'm going to join you. So D10 Piper as well hit into the grass, into the barrier. So Craig Maximus penalty above his car. So Orbigwell now will be looking to put away. Is Modi trying to burn that penalty off? No. Orbigwell's there in the background. This is touch and go for Moley. I've got a feeling he isn't going to keep that first. Be lucky to keep third. But we'll wait and see. He just needs to keep it penalty free heading towards the last part of this lap, you know. He's trying to burn it off there, but he's still inside them white lines, and I'm afraid he may pick up another penalty as well, because that was borderline, that was touch and go. Now, he got away with that one, so 5.1. Let's go down and see what's going on. D10 Piper there in 5th position. 1 second penalty. Bigger Buffoon now in 6th. We've got Crony in 7th. Gagala cars back. 8.3 second worth of penalty, my lord. That is horrendous. That's huge. Poo Dog as well, 3 second. Shori, minimal worth penalty above his car. Mary there, she can just make a jump, mate. Just put her foot down for a minute, you know, just gain up to the back. She'll jump up a few positions. Gwyn there in 12th, Sonic Racer 13th, and Bo Stonovich in 14th position. He's to the rear, trying to burn it off, and just focus to the end of the race, you know. So Moley 5.1. Yeah, so now he's trying to burn it off. Or Bigwell there in the Mustang can see Moley up ahead, but then Bigwell's like, I can't see if he got a penalty or not, and he has, you know. 4:19.309 is the fast lap by Bigwell. So yeah, bit slidey into that right hander, kept it together. So again, Moley's just trying to get rid of that penalty. So he's slowing up. As he's slowing up, Bigwell's gaining that time to Moley. You see, if I was Moley, I would have started, you know, this is just me and I'm not him, but I would have started burning it off quite a lot sooner than now, you know, than the last lap, because the time gap, again, ladies and gentlemen, it's still 3.6. So Kiwi can technically jump Moley as well, but we'll keep an eye on that. 5.1, or Bigwell there, slowly getting into the rear. Kiwi there in 3rd, Craig Maximus in 4th, D10 Piper in 5th, Crony in 6th, Bigger Buffoon there in 7th, Poo Dog battling away with Shori, but he can't get that move done. Mary coming under pressure now from Bazinga. So Bazinga, from where he was to where he is now, he's lost loads and loads of places, you know. So he's sitting 11th. All points do matter in this league because he's still gaining them. You know, we've got Bolsonaro to the rear in 14th position. So leading away, Modi 4.9. I just think, my man, I think Old Big will get his second win of the night. I know they're two separate replays, but it looks like he will. So Old Big will now. Oh, Moly! Oh, what's happened to Moly? Moly now heading through the final part of this lap. Heading around the Porsche curves area. He gets it all wrong. Oh, that tyre wear is hampering him. That front right tyre. Oh, no. I bet he's beating himself up there. How far has he dropped down because that one and only error what he's done this race? You know, so Big Will there. Moly down to 5th. He could still lose places, ladies and gentlemen. He could still lose places. Moly, he was leading the race into the last part of this race, you know. On the last lap, halfway over the last lap. Halfway through this lap. And Old Bigwell gonna get his second win of the night. So he's just had the patience and he's kept it together. So Old Bigwell now is coming through the final chicane. And we'll be heading on to his second win in the evening. Very well done to Old Bigwell there. Takes first place. Craig Maximus crosses the line now in second, gets rid of that penalty, as does D10 Piper. Craig Maximus is second, D10 Piper in third. Crony there in fourth. Moly holds, no he doesn't. He's down to 5th. Biggie Buffoon in 5th. Moly in 6th. Story in 7th. Poo Dog in 8th. North Irish team in 9th. Bazinga in 10th. Gwyn in 11th. Kiwi in 12th. Sonic Racer going to cross the line in 13th. And Bolsonovic, unfortunately, he's to the rear there. But Kiwi now coming over the line in 12th to where he was. Very unfortunate indeed. So Kiwi in 12th. Sonic Racer in 13th. Bolsonovic heading through now. Heading through the final chicane section. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, you know, the people of Pro 2, depending how it goes next week, with the hospital next Thursday, I'll let you know anyway, but it's not looking hopeful. The replays may be delayed, but just bear with me. I mean, if someone can help me out in the replays next week, that'd be great. I'll be right for this week to cover their replays for races 4 and 5, but it's touch and go. Sorry, 5 and 6. Races 5 and 6, round 3. But it's touch and go whether I could do the week after, see what I mean. But anyway, I'll keep you updated. But apart from that, been Idle Gaming down Baldwin Pro 2. Race number 4, La Sarthe, the winner, or Big Will. But yeah, now Bolsonovic coming through now to complete the race. 14th position. That's completed for that week. So thank you for watching. You all have a great race, Friday race. Great weekend as well. Much love. And you'll hear from me soon. Alright, thank you. Take care.